people, it's me, Davy Baby, also known as Afrodaybeac. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be like a more chill video. It's gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me. To be honest, I'm not going anywhere. Like, it's literally Christmas Eve and I feel like doing my makeup, and I feel like I should be showing my family who's gonna be the fiance every year of the family. So to do that, I'm just gonna do my face just to sit in the house, and I feel perfectly fine doing that. So in the midst of me doing that, I just figured I would just talk with y'all because I haven't done a chit chat. Like, I don't really do chit chat get ready with me, but I'm like, why not? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to just sit and watch me do my makeup. So it's like, why not have a conversation while I'm doing my makeup? So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I wanted to talk about being that girl. So this is weird. I've never done this before. I've never like done my makeup and got ready. So everything's gonna be listed in the description box below if you want to know what I'm using. It's basically the standard stuff that I always use. Yeah. Usually everything is from Sephora. Oh, this is cold. Oh my god. Okay. So the reason I was thinking about like being that girl, being an it girl, and what all this stuff is coming up, I've been on TikTok a lot, and lately I've been on luxury black girl TikTok. So as you guys can probably tell, I'm a black girl, and I do enjoy watching luxury girl TikTok, luxury black girl TikTok. It's nice to see black women in a place where they can afford things that are luxury. That's the easiest way to put it. That are luxury. Like for instance, if I want a Hermes bag, Hermes, you know, I'm not bougie, I don't know how to pronounce it. I truly do not care. Let's use a different brand just so people don't come for me. If I wanted to get a Gucci bag for $2,000 and I just did it like because it was a regular Tuesday, I felt like getting the bag. That's basically the idea of luxury black girl luxury TikTok. Now, with that being said, what stemmed from black girl luxury TikTok is the idea of regular black girl TikTok, which I do enjoy as well because I feel like that is more my current status, you know? I'm a regular black girl. So I've been seeing like this discourse between luxury black girl and regular black girl, and it's like I don't see the purpose. It's just we can all fit where we need to fit in. But it made me think of something I remember talking to my fiance about like a couple months ago, when I was looking for a podcast, right? Because I'm like, I don't want to say I have a lot of free time, but I do spend a lot of time with myself in the car. So sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I like listening to podcasts. So I was looking for a podcast that would be like more geared towards me being a woman, me being black, just me, things that interest me. Because I've heard about all the popular podcasts, you know, like Joe Rogan and like Joe Budden. It's like, no, I wanted something different. So I was looking, and some of the podcasts that were recommended to me, they weren't what I needed at the time. They weren't necessarily what I needed at the time, and I thought they were gonna be what I needed. And I say this because I'm not gonna say the name of the specific podcast because I feel then I'd be talking down about it, and maybe it's just not for me. It's just not my demographic. It's just not my taste, or it's just at least not what my spirit needs right now from a podcast. I know that sounds very woo-woo, but it's like it makes sense to me. What I listen to goes into my spirit, and so I try to be, you know, I don't want to say everything is like, oh, it has to be nourishing to my soul or whatever, deep within me and encouraging, but it's like some things I feel like this is not, it's a waste of my time to be listening to this. So with this specific podcast, I don't know what's the term to use. It was the podcasters were women. Both were women, and it was a funny podcast. It was an enjoyable podcast, but I felt like it wasn't doing much for me. And I say this because I feel like it was the kind of podcast that was constantly either talking about current events in reference to tea, like shade room type topics, and it's like there's only so much shade room activity I can take, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my, you know, little dose of tea every now and again. You know, sometimes you need a little drama in your life. Not your life, but to watch it. I'm sad to say, but you know, it's just how it is. But constantly on my feed, I don't need that kind of energy. 24 hours on my feed, like that's the whole concept of your platform is not for me. So I felt like this specific podcast was giving that energy. Like it would constantly be like tea or current events and like the drama of it all. Or, and this is the main problem I had actually, it would be talking about like being a woman and basically bossing yourself up. Let me put a disclaimer before somebody tries to come check me. There is nothing wrong with being a girl boss. There's nothing wrong with wanting better for yourself. There's nothing wrong with expecting higher of yourself or wanting more money or anything like that. My issue is when it becomes a matter of your whole life is boss up, boss up, boss up. Like, and it's not even a legit boss up. Like, it's nothing, like, spiritually, this is gonna sound so stupid, it's gonna sound so weird to some people, but spiritually it means nothing. It's just like, make more money. Oh, look, boss up on Instagram, like stunt and step on people's necks all over on Instagram. It's like, yeah, that's great, but what about like just me as a person, like me, my spirit, my mental, everything. And that was part of the reason I just couldn't enjoy this podcast, because I feel like a lot of podcasts, a lot of things specifically towards women, they're trying to sell you this thing on how to be that girl. And that's what I hate. I hate the idea of constantly selling to be that girl. Because the thing about how they sell you to be that girl, there's always something you're lacking. And I hate that. Like a lot of these self-help books, a lot of these podcasts, a lot of just products in general, they sell you an idea to be that girl. And the reason you're not that girl or whatever that girl should be is because you don't have XYZ. And that's, I think, what the problem is when it comes to, I'm not gonna say it's a problem with luxury TikTok or luxury anything, or specifically what I'm saying, black girl luxury. It's the fact that you're never gonna be satisfied, and I hate that. Oh my god, I hate that they sell you a dream that you're never gonna be satisfied on. Now, with that being said, does that mean you shouldn't buy a Louis bag because you like, just because you, no, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you shouldn't buy things that you want. It's okay to want things. My problem is that I feel like a lot of the times, especially towards women, they sell this persona that, oh, y'all don't feel like I'm coming for people, but I promise you I'm not. I just realized this is not the life for me. Or currently it's not the life for me. I can change my mind. In 5 years, if I become this girl and it's okay with my spirit and I truly found the place for me in being that girl, that's fine. But I don't like the idea of trying to prove yourself to be that girl. For example, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I watch a lot of wellness and life videos. I don't want to say self-help because I kind of hate the idea of self-help. But for example, I watched this YouTuber Alexis Sparks. I love her content. I'm gonna see if I can try to link down her YouTube down below. I love her content because it's genuinely peaceful to me. I genuinely feel like she is helping my spirit, I can say. Like, just listening to her voice is very soothing. And if I get nothing else, I at least get that to be soothed, you know? Like, let me take the example of being that girl on YouTube. That girl, what the YouTube videos make it seem like that girl. That girl wakes up at 4:30 in the morning every day. First thing she does is stretch every day, journal every day, make sure she goes for a walk with her dog. And let me just say, there's nothing wrong with this. There's completely nothing wrong with this. My problem is she has the protein shake every morning, the matcha protein shake every morning. It's like, well, y'all know where I'm going with this. There's nothing wrong with this lifestyle. My issue is that not everybody can have this lifestyle, and that's fine. And people enjoy, you know, their lives outside of this lifestyle. But I feel like society and some creators, some people with high platforms, large platforms, try to make you feel bad for not being that girl. And I feel like even being that girl is not all that great sometimes. Like, why? I feel like the center of being that girl is how other people perceive you. And I don't think that's a healthy way to live. If your whole perception of yourself is based on how other people perceive you, you're never gonna be happy with yourself. You're never gonna be in a place of confidence. It's just gonna be, oh, what did so-and-so think of me? How do I shift that to make so-and-so feel better about me? And then you're constantly living for others' expectations. And it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. Let's just say that. Is there anything wrong with wanting to be the kind of girl who has her life together? Absolutely not. I fully support you wanting to do better for yourself. That's just a given. My thing is when people tie having your life together or doing things to better yourself with purchasing or this is the standard, this is what it looks like, there's a look to that girl, that's when I start having an issue, you know? That girl rocks athleisure 24/7. It's like, some people's it's just not gonna be that. That girl broke up with her boyfriend a year ago and bossed up, is now a trillionaire. It's like, why? First of all, why is you being that girl in relation to your breakup? That's another thing that bothers me. In order for you to be that girl, you have to, it starts with the story of, oh, so-and-so did this to me and now I'm this. Because I bossed up and I became that girl. It's like, why? Like, why can't you just be you and be happy with you and even if you are that girl, why is it a reactionary thing to how someone else treated you? Or how someone else might have perceived you? That's what bugs me. So, like, what does this have to do with, like, TikTok, black girl TikTok, luxury girl TikTok, regular girl TikTok? I'll tell you what it has to do. I'm not gonna say I don't know if it's a big discourse because I haven't seen that much of it, but I already can tell, like, it ain't a pretty sight. It's kind of divisive on TikTok, where women, I guess, specifically black women have come forward and made, like, their own little safe space for regular black girl TikTok. And I think that's amazing. Like, not everybody got to have a high-rise apartment in Los Angeles or 8,000 vacation homes, trillion properties, you know, have 40 businesses making $1 trillion each that pay for, you know, your kids' boarding school. You know, I'm exaggerating, but it's like, this is kind of what people want you to think of when you say that girl. Or luxury TikTok, you know, black girl luxury TikTok. It's fine to have luxuries, but not everybody can afford it, which is perfectly fine. So people have made their own safe spaces. It's like, okay, what about the girls with the 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment that they pay $800 a month for? I don't know where you're finding that, but kudos to you, because that's not happening down here in South Florida. So with luxury black girl TikTok, you've reached luxury, you know? With regular black girl TikTok, you're a regular girl. Why is there discord? We're just both being black girls living our lives, you know? We're just living our best lives the best way we can. That's the issue I had. And I'm not gonna say, oh, it's because of luxury TikTok. I'm not gonna say it's because of regular TikTok. But both forms of TikTok, both forms of life should be able, I keep saying TikTok because that's the way I've seen it, but both forms of life should just be able to live, like, simultaneously without there being an issue. If I am fine just my life, the highlight of my day being going to Target, getting myself a nice $7 foot scrub, and having the night to myself with a bottle of wine, that's okay. If I am perfectly happy with taking a trip to the Gucci store and spending 5 bands on a bag, that's okay. I just will never understand why we've come to the point where there's discourse between the two lives. Like, that's what's really got me very confused. Which is why I say I hate that idea of being that girl. I don't hate people who are that girl. I hate the idea behind being that girl. Because I don't think people who are, I don't want to say every girl that is that girl is doing it for others. That's not true. I refuse to believe that's true. I just think sometimes people just happen to be that girl and people like them the way they are. My problem is when that girl becomes a certain look, certain standard, and if you're not that girl, this is how you get to that girl. You gotta purchase this to be that girl. and then people look at you when you're not purchasing to be that girl. You're just a girl who thinks she's that girl because you are that girl. I feel like if you believe you're that girl to a certain extent, you're that girl. Like sometimes I believe that I'm that girl. I'm not like the girl who drinks a matcha latte every day, goes to Starbucks, is up at 5 o'clock, jogs every day, boom boom pow, you know, extreme socially. No, I'm not that girl, but I'm fine not being that girl, and I still think I'm that girl, if you see what I'm saying. Even if you are that girl and that's the life you want to live, I just feel like when you're being true to you, that's when it makes more sense. And I don't think a lot of people are being true to themselves. Is that my business? No, but it becomes my business when you look at me crazy for not living that lifestyle, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, I think I'm that girl when it comes to makeup. You know, that's fine. But as that girl when it comes to makeup, like I do that girl makeup, I don't think other makeup is trash. You know, I'm not gonna talk down on other people's style of makeup. You know, it's not my taste. It's not what I do, but that doesn't make it any less valuable or any less beautiful because it's not what I choose to do. You see what I'm saying? It's weird because I'm doing this with a small mirror and I'm also looking at my monitor, but it's like, bro, this is really weird. Like, I look super orange on camera, but I promise you guys I'm not orange in person. I know when I look orange. I know when I look olive. I know when I look red. I know when I look pink. Right now, I'm very neutral. Another thing is, like, for example, the people I watch on YouTube, I watch them because they do something for me. Not like a tit for tat, but it's like in some way I feel like I'm learning something, or it's for my wellness, or it's just giving me the pleasure just to watch them. For example, there's Jackie Aina, who is like become a face for black girl luxury, whether it be TikTok, through her Instagram, and I think she carries it very well. Like, and you can see that through the way Jackie has made her brand. She wasn't always luxury girl Jackie, but now she is, and it's like because she can afford it, she wants to do that, and that's just what she likes, and that's fine. But I don't think Jackie will ever get to a point where she's like, if you don't do this, da, 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 you don't matter. You know, I feel like some people when they're in luxury, they're like, ugh, the brokies, and it's like, that's not cute. Come back from cloud 9. Like, that's not cute at all. Like, there is more to life than what everybody makes you think there is. That's the simple way of saying this. Maybe being that girl to you is having a library full of books and you just sit there, you go to Barnes and Nobles all day. That's you being that girl, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. For me, being that girl is just having peace of mind and not feeling like I gotta do stuff I don't want to do. That's just what being that girl is for me right now. That can change. I hope it changes. Excuse me, excuse my incorrect grammar, but I hope it changes. Y'all, this is kind of taking a while, so I'm gonna go finish my face and be right back, okay? Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, y'all, I finished and I'm looking like a little glitter fairy. What y'all think? What y'all think? Is it giving regular? Is it giving luxe? Is it giving that girl? I don't know if these braids not giving that girl. I need to get these redone, but that's between me and you. Well, that's it for the video. I'm glad you guys came to like just listen to me and chat. I usually don't do this, so let me know how you guys feel about just regular chit chat, get ready with me sharing my opinion. Usually I do like a makeup review or something like that, but you know, I got the time today. I'm chilling. Why not come on camera and just talk to y'all? Like, that's the purpose of this channel. Before you go, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love when you guys subscribe. I love when you guys like. I love when you comment. It just gives me so much of a like friendly atmosphere, I guess you can say. Like, I actually know you guys exist. You guys actually talk to me, so go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.